Hello everybody, welcome back. These are the answers for DD212. If you didn't see the video for the dictation, please click on one of these. Do the dictation, and then I'll show you the answers. So now it's time. Across the EU, it's lights out for the good old incandescent bulb. You guys did great, but there are some things I want to talk about. First of all, across the EU, across the European Union, no problem, all over the EU, in the entire EU, European Union, it's lights out. Now, when we say lights out, it literally means lights out. Lights out. It's time to go to bed. It's over. Another expression, lights out, time for bed, no, game over. It's done. Finito. Finished. That's it. Lights out. Lights out for? Lights out for you? No, of course not. Lights out for daily dictation? No, no. It's lights out for the good old incandescent bulb. An incandescent bulb is right here. This is an incandescent bulb. This is a 60-watt incandescent bulb, and inside that is tungsten, and that's what burns to keep this bulb lit. Well, in the EU, no more incandescent bulbs. Now, I want to talk about the expression good old. Let me put this down. I can still use it. What does good old mean? It's a great expression, and basically it means trustworthy or dependable. Trustworthy or dependable. So what's important, it doesn't necessarily mean old, okay? For example, my good old iPhone, all right? This is not that old. It's, I don't know, a year and a half, maybe a little over a year old, but it's trustworthy. It's dependable. It works for me. I've never had a problem. My good old iPhone. My good old car. Even, well, actually my car is very old. It's 13 years old. But it looks good. It doesn't look that old. It's dependable. It works. I can rely on it. My good old friend. My good old friend John. John is very young, but he's a good old friend. I've only known him for 2 years, but he's dependable. He's a good guy. Also, about pronunciation, across the EU, if we say it really fast, this S can cancel the TH. The EU, in America we say the EU. Across the EU, it's lights out, keep that S, for the good old incandescent. Now, also, if we say this fast, there's no D. Good old incandescent. That's possible. It's also possible to say good old incandescent or good old incandescent. So we can stop it with a D, we can connect the D, or we can cancel the D. Across the EU, it's lights out for the good old incandescent bulb. B-U-L-B. Bulb. Bulb. That's difficult for a lot of students. A light bulb, I just showed you a light bulb. Let's say it together. Normal speed, okay? Across the EU, it's lights out for the good old incandescent bulb. Across the EU, it's lights out for the good old incandescent bulb. So I asked you if this is good news or bad news. Well, actually, it depends. Instead of the incandescent bulb, there are basically two options. And one option is called CFL lights, and the other option, LED lights. Okay? So CFL lights look like this. And actually, these might not be a good alternative because inside there is mercury. Mercury is pretty bad. It's bad for the environment. And actually, they say if a CFL light breaks, you have to evacuate the room for 15 minutes because of the mercury. Also, you have to recycle this light bulb. But do most people take the time to recycle the light bulb? I don't think so. Most people, unfortunately, just put it in the regular trash. So eventually, this will poison the earth. It's really bad. Also, there's a lot of electromagnetic radiation, EM radiation, from the lights. So if you have a CFL light close to you and you're studying, it's actually not good for your concentration, and they say it might not be good for your body. I don't know about that, but I do know mercury is bad. However, LED lights are really good. That's a great alternative, but they're really expensive. So I can buy this bulb for about $1, less than $1, but about $1. However, an LED light bulb of the same power would cost about $20. But this light might only last 1 year. However, an LED light should last 15 years. And this light uses 60 watts of energy, and an LED light uses extremely small amounts of energy. So if you're going to change your light bulbs, I recommend LED. It's expensive at first, but hopefully in the long run you will save money and you'll help save the environment. One more thing. This is a light, and we can also say a light bulb. Turn on the light, turn on the light bulb, that's a little bit awkward. So, a light and a light bulb, it's okay. Turn on the light is good. Turn on the light bulb is weird. Okay? That's it, and I hope to see you for DD 213. It will be a little bit more difficult, but not long. Bye-bye.